Just another day. Just another day. Right, good morning, and it's the 16th?
6th of March, and it's a beautiful day. It's really warm outside.
So, what have you been doing?
This morning, up early this morning.
It's good.
Pulled up dead leaves from behind. We have a little wall that goes down at the bottom of the garden. We've got all plants, and obviously they've all died back. So I've pulled all them out, scraped all the leaves up. And then we've made a start on staining the fences.
Who's we?
Our Tommy's been. And he's been for a couple of hours. So he did 2 hours and I did 2 hours. So we've broke its back now. I'll just keep on. I've got a couple to finish. But I've knocked it on head now because my neck's hurting and my shoulders. So...
Lazy.
Lazy.
I've been busy.
What have you been doing?
Doing electronics.
You bloody wired a plug.
I weigh more than a plug. One thing's, I've made loads of little videos about all sorts, and I'm gonna put a few on here, because yesterday we just ran out of time. I'm trying to get these videos to about 20 minutes, and at the moment they go into like half an hour and 35 minutes, which I think is a bit too long if you're doing them every day, personally.
Yeah, I do. I don't think people want to sit for half an hour, but 20 minutes you can think, I'll fit that in between watching good YouTubers.
Yeah, or you could, if you do work, watch it in your lunch break on your phone or whatever.
Yeah. So that was the idea, try and do 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, and it just hasn't been working, has it? It's been like...
No, because you can't shut up.
Yeah. So, I've been wiring, I'll put it on here, what I've been wiring anyhow. And I cleaned, I put it on dirty, and I've cleaned it best I can. Got all the smoke damage off and cleaned the lens.
Have you cleaned it with sieve?
No, but I've cleaned...
that'll bring all that off, it'll come back white.
I've cleaned it with, I'll try it with that sieve after.
Yeah.
I'll take it a bit further, sieve, and see if I can take a bit more off, but I cleaned it with that car polish, what we did.
Yeah, well, I think
what we called?
Glim.
And I put that on a little video, and I'll stick that on. Anyhow, there was a slight problem. One of the wires is bent and snapped a bit, and I can rewire it. It means soldering, but we'll say we go with that, because that's not going to go in, that's not moving anywhere.
And where are you going to use that?
I'm going to use that in front room when we go out. I'm just going to plug it in, not mess about with it, plug it in, and just going to rest it on floor best I can, or on something.
Do you know, we've never had a problem with anybody routing around the house or anything.
No, it's not about routing about in the house.
What's it for?
It's a fire.
Oh, right, in case, so if we're a long way away and the house sets on fire, we know. Yeah.
Well, I can check on, and somebody will pop round and put it out.
Yeah.
That's the theory behind it. That's the dog's here. So that's the theory. I'll just plug it in, forget about it, and we'll go out, and it can just keep an eye on the fire in the front room. Since we've had the fire out the front, I've been a bit paranoid with the fire.
Very paranoid about everything, checking. Check. Because it's surprising how fast that fire took hold.
Yeah,
and it's we were very, very, very lucky that it only damaged what it did.
It's a warning to everybody who watches this channel that I can't stress how quick and how much damage it has done.
Yeah, but it could have done a heck of a lot more.
Yeah, I've been out this morning and done a bit of a video for you. Yeah, I've just been out down to the paint shop. Due to me having very little faith in Burke and Hare. They're doing a good job at the moment, and they've painted it and everything, it looks nice, and they're going to come back tomorrow and paint it, as I've said this morning on the video. But I'm still not 100% that it's going to be weather protected. I know it is going to be weather protected, but it's not weather protected to my weather protecting. So I've been out and I've bought some white paint and also a small tin of brown stain, and that's for the thresher on the door. I will repaint the door once we've got the garage door on and check the colour. Then I'll see if I can get a paint the same colour as the garage door and see how we're going with that. Anyhow, I'm going to spin you around and show you the paint I've got. And I think it was 750ml of gloss white and 500ml of Sandelin dark palisander, I think the colour is. It's as near as damn it to walnut of the silking. I used to buy silking, but for a 750ml, or it's slightly bigger. It's £40 a tin, and this were off price, and it'll do because it's not full weather. It's the thresher, and the doors, and the front door is set underneath a veranda, if you will, so it's not going to get the weather on it as such. Anyhow, I'll spin you around now, nice and slow so it don't make you ill. And that's the white Dulux paint I bought at, I'll show you in a minute, and that's a Sanderling dark palisander. It looks with a colour swatch exactly the same colour as the dark walnut of the Silkins. We'll see. And there's your price, £43.67. It were £19.6 for the white paint and £17.33 for the stain, and it came to £43.67 with the £7.28 VAT. And that's from Paddy and Paints. It's a shop in Paddy. We do like to try and spend a bit of cash in Paddy if we can. I don't know if you could get it cheaper at B&Q or somewhere like that, I don't know, but that's what we did this morning. And I'll bring you back on later when we bring you back for the video. I'm just on wheat, making a cheese and onion pie for tea. Our Tommy's coming and he's bringing Reed. So crack on with that, and I'll show you what I've done as I'm going along. Adios. Sprocket starting the... Oh, look what's here. I've just, Sprocket must have found it this morning. That is the offending item that smashed my hand. We've got a bit of tidying up to do. Got them logs to put in the stores. Yeah, Sprocket's been at it. She's done a bit of filming. But this is just to give you the view of our back in the summer. As you can see, the sun is beaming. And what time is it, Bev? Roughly 8 o'clock. Oh, 8:45. And that's how it is all day. That's the sun coming in. And it moves right over there at the height of summer. And it eventually leaves into that area there, where it then appears round the front. Pardon?
Thursday the 6th.
It's Thursday the 6th, and it's about 8:45 in the morning. Yeah. Sprocket lads coming round to help Sprocket stain the fence. I'm going to do some electric works. I'll show you a bit about that as well today as we go on. Anyway, adios for now. To explain what's going on, Burke and Ayre should have been here, but I don't know.
Well, if it was, let's say, 10 o'clock.
What time is it now?
11.
11. I've texted him and explained my concerns because the garage door's coming to my knees on about removing some bricks and replacing them, and the garage door people might need to drill into them bricks. Now in my mind that won't have set. He's on about, because I've texted him, he's answered one text and he said he's going to put some
resin in or
something like that, and it should be okay, but I'm not having it done.
No.
Too late today. I'll tell him that news if he ever turns up. It's not good enough really.
No, they should keep you in picture. If they didn't come yesterday, he said we're not coming Wednesday, we'll come Thursday. Well, if he started another job yesterday, all he needed to do was text and say, I'm stuck on a job.
Yeah,
just keep us in the picture.
He's on about, he's out now looking for bricks to match the brickwork, which is a load of rubbish. You know that, I know that, Bev knows that. He's not pulling wool over anybody's eyes. So, I explained my concerns on Tuesday when he was last here, explaining that the garage door was being fit, and I explained about the bricks and everything, and he said, well, I'll try and get here tomorrow, which was Wednesday. Never trapped, so...
All right, so you did say you might try and get Wednesday.
Yeah, he did say, I'll try and get here Wednesday. But
it's a little piffling job that they can't be bothered with, and they probably charge.
Yeah, but he's still got to paint the woodwork again.
Yeah, of course,
which
done
hasn't
it 3
done.
times.
Yeah,
Did it 3 times in 2 hours. I don't know, it must never have dried.
Oh, hence why I bought the paint, which will then, I'll put
Oh
another.
yeah, you've already told them that, didn't we?
Yeah, but I'm going to put that. I did I showed the cost of it and everything,
Right.
and the paint and everything with the paint I bought and where I bought it from. So I'll slot that in as well. I'm going to slot a few things in. I've done a bit of the birds.
Bird feeder.
Bird feeder. I'm not going to bore you to death with it. I'm just going to put a couple of minutes on because a lot of people aren't interested in birds, but it's just to show you what we're getting on the bird feeder at the moment. When we go on holiday, we'll stop feeding the birds. It might seem a bit harsh and cruel, but it's not. We're actually helping them. And you might wonder how we're helping them. Well, the seeds or peanuts or whatever you're feeding your birds, once the birds start to breed, and they have young in the nest, they'll start taking the seed and the peanuts back to the young chicks, feeding the young chicks the peanuts or the seed, which is too big for the young chick. It'll stick in the young chick's throat and it'll kill it.
Yeah, so stop feeding your birds.
So really,
middle of March.
yeah, you do need to stop feeding your birds. Missel thrush will either have hatched their eggs or they'll be on the eggs now. It's surprising how early a lot of birds start nesting because they try to get 2 broods in if they can, if there's enough food and if everything's going good. So it's just what another little one to be aware
Could you
of.
feed them something else, like say mealworms?
You could feed them mealworms.
You could put mealworms out instead of seeds.
Anything like
But
that.
not peanuts,
No.
definitely not peanuts.
No.
You need to take that. And lots of people have them out all summer, don't they? And thinking they're doing good.
Yeah,
but
the peanut's too big and it just gets stuck in the chick's throat
Yeah,
and
it's killing them.
and it kills it out and it kills it. And they're struggling enough at the moment. I don't know if you're aware of the squirrel situation. The squirrels are very lovely little furry little animals. What they actually are is a tree rat, and they're killing all our songbirds. The brain is a delicacy to the squirrel, and it'll come up to a bird box with 14 young in, and within minutes it'll chew round the hole and it'll get its hand in and rip them out and eat them. If it can't do it that way, it'll just make the hole big enough to get in itself and it'll get them that way.
And only eats the brain.
When it's the brain, throws the rest. However, if you put a metal piece over the hole, which is good, not a bother, that will work. But what the squirrels also learnt, or some of them have, is that if they sit on top of the bird's
On the top of the
box and wag the tail or make a shadow over the hole, the young think the adult's back with food and they'll jump up and they'll try and get the food and the squirrel then gets them.
Yeah,
not a
good.
nice
They're not
animal
good.
at all.
No, they're not good.
And also if you do try to feed them nuts, be aware they're very short-sighted, and if you try to feed them out of your fingers, it's not that they go to your hand to bite your hand, it's just that they can't see the nut from your finger. They're very short-sighted. Squirrels, and they will.
Yeah, so don't let your children.
They will give you a
feed them.
bite, and if you get a bite from a squirrel, it's a tetanus. Up to hospital. So, going back, I've wired that camera up. That camera's now working. It can't go back outside due to the fact that it's no longer waterproof and all the gubbins are showing at the bottom. The new camera, which I've shown you, has arrived. I've wired it up temporary to the power, and it's all working fine. And there is a battery in the new one. It seems an all new ball game. The new camera.
I wonder if the electric goes down like your fire
Must
alarms,
be.
because it's a safety thing.
Yeah, it's a complete change to what it used to be. It's the same cameras I would have taken down. It's like for like, but they've updated quite a lot. And the battery needs about 12 hours to charge, so I'm having to leave it in for 12 hours with the wires showing a bit, so we can't let our mate in there really, because if it gets hold of the wires...
Oh, is that why you said
itself,
keep her
yeah.
out at... Oh, she sat on settee. She
Yeah,
sat
we need
in
to-
sun.
I took a fuse out of Bev's seed grinder and put it in there, so we just need a 3 amp fuse to put in there. Probably nothing wrong with that fuse I took out actually, because when I checked the battery it weren't charging on my phone, but when I turned my phone off and turned it back on, the battery had gone up.
Right.
So it could be,
So
there's
it was
nothing wrong with that fuse, it was just...
Oh, try it in there.
I will do it. I'll take the old fuse, I'll find it wherever I put it. So, that were that. So the new camera's working, both cameras are working, so that's all good and well, isn't it?
Can't wait for the garage door to go on tomorrow. But then that just creates a whole new set of problems, because then the front door wants painting.
Yeah.
and like new door handles and letterboxes and
Yeah.
new numbers, and it just goes on then, doesn't it? You start and you paint that bit and a bit more, and then you think, well, we'll just paint that and that'll look all right.
So we're on with that.
So,
But when I'm 69, all do-it-yourself jobs are finished. I'm not doing them more. We've said that, haven't we?
no, you have.
Yeah. So I've
Well, you better
9
start
months.
saving up then, because you get people in, it costs you a fortune.
Yeah, well, that's what it'll cost them, because I can't carry on at this rate. I'm burning myself out.
You've only wired a bloody plug. Oh my God. Honestly, I'm not joking. You need,
Oh.
what?
Yeah. I put it on the video. I was shocked. I was shocked this morning. Something's reappeared. Something very dear to me. Something that's part of me. It's the Allen key. Sprockets found it. The one that did the damage.
You had a man look. You had a man look because it were on the
I'll
patio.
I'll be 1 second. It'll be 1 second.
Wow, where are you going now?
I'm going to show you.
Oh my God.
1 second. Talk amongst yourselves till I get back. Go on, Sprocket. Give me a natter.
Well, I've been in the sewing room. I've done a bit of bunting.
Be back in a minute.
I've
I think
whether Steve
garage.
puts that on or not, I don't know. But
This will be a test.
It's
Test to see
triangle.
if
I
the,
cut triangles and then you sew up both sides
see
and
if
then
the,
you get the tape on. I have done a bit of a video. I don't know if Steve will put it on. Just showing
that
you a
works.
different way to
Anyhow.
make bunting. You have to do, when you've got a fabric that's got a drop pattern, you need to do it like that so that both sides are the right way up. Oh, hey, what have we got now? Well, we've done all this. We've been through all
No, we
this.
haven't. I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
This
I'm back,
is the
I'm
offending
back,
item.
I'm on the right track, I'm
The
back.
DeWalt. This is what I did.
Oh, don't
Put
do
it in
again.
there. Obviously, it was plugged in. It's not plugged in now. That's the switch at the side. I had hold. I don't know. I had hold of it, something like that. And I don't know if you can see that. And then I turned it on. Then this spun round. You can see that. If you can hold it, spun round and then caught me right through there. Well, it was actually on. I actually hold of this, and it smashed all my thumb open. And that is how the accident happened. So simple. But I'm glad I got that bad boy back. I had a worry it were inside my thumb. Anyhow, that's back.
Yeah, anyway, come on, it's dinner time. I'm dying
So,
for dinner.
what, how long have we been on? Have we been waffling too long?
I don't know, but you've got bits of clips to put in, haven't
I've
you?
some clips to put in.
It's,
Yeah. I videoed out back this morning in the sun, just showing you what it's like out there in the sun when it's summer, you know, when we sat outside.
Yeah, my mum's coming up this afternoon. Cause
That'll be good.
I said for her to come up here and you can sit in garden because it's nice. What, sorry? What are you saying?
So I look forward to that.
Yeah, well, it's better than it saves me going out so you can come
Yeah.
up here.
Where we're going tonight.
Oh, where are we going tonight? Now, surprise, surprise.
Where we're going.
Ukulele,
That's it. Where at?
Rotten Stall.
Yeah.
Rotten Stall
There's a
tonight.
pub out and it's called the Railway.
Railway Tavern.
Because it's near.
The railway. It's right in town centre, so it's
Yeah.
easy and it's got a good big car park.
And if you're over this end and you want to come along, you're more than
There'll be a
welcome
big dingy bloody table now.
at 7:30. That's what time it starts.
Yeah.
And if you're fancy having to do at ukulele,
Yeah. If
you
live
know
over
where
here,
we are.
yeah.
And if you live this way, just give us a shout or put a message on here, and you're more than welcome to come along and have a play with us, aren't you?
Play with us, not playing with us.
No, play with you.
You can play along with us.
Yeah, play along with us. I'll rephrase that. Play along.
Come and play
with
along
us.
with us. Yeah.
Yes. And apart from that, there's nothing. Well, I've got plenty to say. You know, I've got to save it for
Oh, we
tomorrow.
know you've got plenty to say. You never blooming shut
on
up.
Friday.
I'm absolutely burnt out.
Yeah, it's been a busy day today, hasn't it?
Yeah, I like it though. Oops, sorry, Ollie. I like it when it's busy morning. You feel like you've done something, and then you can relax in the afternoon. Come here, babe. But I want some dinner before my mum comes.
Yeah, it's now just
25
leaving
to
half
12.
past, and Burke and Hare still haven't turned up.
Yeah.
I don't hold much hope for them two today. Maybe they'll come. I ain't going to let them fix the bricks anyhow. That's a certain fact. And I ain't going to bother shopping them. You know, if I'll to the bosses, I'll just send an email because it's not good enough, is it?
No. What are you doing? Come on up. Come on.
Yeah. So the guy with the tarmac, he rung me last night, didn't he?
Yeah, they're hoping to do it next week, aren't they?
He's hoping to start
Fingers
either
crossed.
Tuesday or Wednesday. He'll ring me Wednesday or Thursday.
He's going to ring you Tuesday to let you know whether it'll be
Yeah,
Wednesday or Thursday, which is ideal if we can get it done. He's going to make a start Wednesday or Thursday, and he'll either tarmac it Friday or Monday, which is good because we can put his caravan on next door's drive because they've only got one car at the moment. But we can't leave it there while we're on holiday because they'll have 2 cars and he has electric point. And if he gets electric car again, he'll need to...
but we can leave our car at top at drive on the old tarmac that's not being taken up.
It's just the caravan. If they can do the tarmacking before we go away, well, we can put it on grass, can't we?
We can put the caravan on the grass, which I'm going to probably do anyhow, and then let it set over the time whilst we're away.
Yeah, but you're going to put it on James's drive while they do the tarmacking, and then move it onto the grass when we go away. Yeah,
which I need, when I come off this video now, I'm going to put the caravan batteries in garage. I always take it off through winter. I'm going to put it on to charge now to charge it up, and maybe tomorrow, a bad day tomorrow, raining, I think. And the garage door will probably, when I spoke to the garage door people the last time I saw them, they reckon it'll be about 2 hours from when they start to finish the garage door, which I thought was quite quick.
So we won't be able to go to ukulele in tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping you're going to get that flag designed and then I can sew the flag.
I'll crack the flag off tomorrow.
More bunting. That's going to be my job tomorrow morning.
Yeah, crack the flag off tomorrow, and while I'm thinking about it, I might nip out and get another flag, because we've got a flag broken, a 2 foot square. It's about 2 foot square. I think we've only one, but I will check, and I'm going to replace that. And there's another flag sunk.
Flag? Paving flags you're talking about? I'm talking about get the flag made.
I'm going to do that as well.
Yeah.
The paving stone, I might lift that. I've got sand and cement to do the roof, so I might sand and cement the flag.
It's raining.
And I can, because I'm undercover.
All right.
And level it. So that's all ready for next week as well.
And then all pots need emptying out front. It depends if it's not raining tomorrow and I can be bothered. I might empty the pots, knock all the soil off, put it into a bag.
Yeah, spring has sprung. You made me feel like and then spring has sprung.
I need to replant them at front of house, but...
Clockers will be going forward at the end of this month.
Yeah, we'll be away when clocks go forward.
You don't realise how fast nature...
is moving.
Is moving now. It's proper on a go. Nature has to get up and get out now for summer and get all its breeding done and all the food store in the trees.
I can't believe how warm it is today.
No, it's a nice day today. All the buds have been on the trees. This year's leaves, the buds have been on the trees since last year.
Yeah,
they're just lying dormant, waiting to go, and they're on the way now.
Starting, colouring up. Yeah. Right, come on.
Right, before I go, I'll just say one more tip before I go. If the oak leaf comes out before the ash, that means we're in for a splash. It'll be a good summer. Oak before ash, bear that in mind. So oak before ash, we're in for a splash. Good year, good summer. However, if the ash leaf comes out first, it's ash before oak, we're in for a soak. So bear that one in mind and watch for them trees.
Better go and check what's out.
Anyway, that's something else we've got to
do.
No, that's something else we've got to discuss.
What?
Sprocket's not happy about good morning from Bev, good morning from Steve, bye from Bev, bye from Steve. So that's gone. So it's just another day now, and welcome to our channel. And thank you very much to the new subscribers. And we'll give you the date and everything, or whatever day it is. And thank you very much to the new subscribers. We've now got 99. And the night before last, we went viral.
Yeah.
we had 100 odd views in one night.
Yeah,
it was
never
magic.
Been known. Yeah, made you buzz. But then night after we were
last night
back
it's
down to
20. No, it was 40 odd last night.
When we went to bed.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not about that. Is it?
No, it's not. But it does make you feel better.
It does
when
make
you get
you
a
feel
lot
better.
But I suppose it depends who else has put videos up. If other YouTubers have put videos up and people prefer to watch them, then obviously they're going to watch them, and then they'll just fill in with us as and when
they feel necessary.
There's nothing else to watch. But hey ho.
And one more thing, this is my final thing before I go. Bob Keynes, who watches our videos, in fact he's watched me for many years as Bob.
He's watching your motorbike band.
He's asked us to turn the sound up. So the videos are going to be louder from now on. I did it at the beginning, and Sprocket said I didn't sound right, so I had to reduce the sound. But I'm going to take it up a notch today.
I think it's our accent as well. It's hard to understand if you're not from round here. So
Yeah.
Anyway, try and make it a little bit louder, and then.
That was a point. We once went to a holiday in Turkey, and while we was in holiday, it was a big hotel, weren't it? A big complex. And we met lots of British people from different areas like Coventry, Birmingham, Yorkshire, all over the place, St Ives, all over, Cornwall. And we were talking one night.
Well, at night we used to all sit together.
We all used to get together at night.
Big
Everybody did what they wanted to do during the day. Then at night we all got together and had a couple of pints. And we all had kids and they all messed about. Talking, playing and whatever. Anyhow, there was another lad from Burnley, and we were just talking in general, talking about accents, and I was saying like, and I couldn't understand them all. He said, "Well, while we're on the subject, Steve," he said, "there's one thing I've got to point out." I said, "What's that?" He said, "We can understand you, not a problem when you're talking." He said, "You talk to other Burnley lad." He said, "You might as well be foreign." Yeah. He said, "None of us can understand a word you're saying when two Burnley lads got together and we were
Yeah, I suppose that's same as any accent. When you get with your own, you talk a little bit faster. You talk a little bit. We're a bit lazy, aren't we? We speak.
Well, you know what you mean, don't you?
Well, yeah,
in it. But I thought I was broad, but somebody once said, not so long ago, in fact, it's only in the last few months, that Bev is broader than me. I thought I was one of the last.
I'm common as muck.
Broadest of the Burnley talkers. I do talk quite broad, don't I, really? I think I do.
Well, when you used to do your motorbike channel, when you had your helmet on and you were talking to yourself, you were very, very, very broad.
Yeah.
Because I think you were
talking. Your own world.
Yeah, you were talking to yourself in your head, weren't you?
Well, yeah, I was talking. I actually narrating to myself,
and it was really broad.
I didn't think I was talking to other people on the video on the camera. I just thought I was talking to myself.
Well, you were just talking to yourself. You were just talking to yourself. And he never bloody shut up on that. He'd go out for 2 hours and he'd never shut up.
Anyhow, it's
adios.
Just another day. And thank you all very much for watching. If you stopped with us this far, well done. If you come back for more tomorrow, oh dear. So we'll see you tomorrow on Just Another Day. Thank you all very much.
Adios.
Bye for now. Adios.